Hello and thanks for checking out my channel. My name is Hannah and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here you'll find content all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 3. And today, taking you guys along on a day in the life. Okay, so it's early. It's really early. You can see outside it's still dark out early, but that's okay. It's a little bit cooler today, which is really nice. My husband is out in the backyard. They're doing services out there this morning. So there's a bunch of guys all socially distanced out in our backyard praying, which is, it's really nice to hear. I like it. And the kids are still asleep. My husband is still sitting Shiva, so that's still going on for a few more days. We're about halfway through right now. Things are a little bit better. The shock has worn off. And we're just dealing with, the sadness now. He's dealing with the grief. The rest of us are dealing with the sadness. And so we're just continuing on with that. We've had so many people come to visit, so many people come to bring food. And it's a bittersweet, I guess, where you're seeing all this love and kindness of your community, but it's also because you've had something really sad happen. So, all right, but this video I'm gonna try is that I don't want it to be like a sad video. We did that last time. This one is just life. So the kids are still asleep. Kind of the big thing today is that we are getting the code to our rental house that we're staying in while we are remodeling our house. Now, because of the Shiva, we're not moving in today, but we are gonna go by and check it out, and I'm gonna start bringing some things over. Like our camping equipment. We're gonna be going camping over the next month. So I'm gonna bring all the camping equipment over today because I don't need it here. So that's kind of what's happening here. I don't really know what else is happening during the day. We're gonna find that out. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. In the meantime, I'm gonna kind of try to straighten up a little here around the kitchen. People have brought so much and like fruits. Someone came by yesterday with boxes of fruit, just beautiful things like that. So yeah, trying to find places for everything. Might clean out the refrigerator today. Laundry, just all those little things I've been putting off. I've been really too busy to do much of anything. Just kind of, I guess, managing my husband's Shiva, because even though I'm not sitting Shiva, but like someone still has to give people food, and someone has to make sure that my husband has water, and someone has to make sure that hey, it's time to go outside now, or I'm gonna go unlock the gate, or just all these little things that go along with the sitting of Shiva that someone else has to take care of for the grieving person, in addition to all the normal mom things. So yeah, so anyways, the big thing is checking out the new house today, and I'll give you guys a little tour of that at some point when we get the code to go over there this afternoon. And yeah, that's where we're at. Bella's a little antsy this morning. She has not been for like a run in a few days. We've gone for some walks, but like shorter walks. She hasn't been for her normal really long walk or a run with me. So she's starting to get a little antsy. I am too, because I haven't run, but I'm much more needed here, and that is okay. So yeah, anyways, that's where we're at. I'm gonna turn the camera off and straighten up the kitchen a little bit. I don't know, maybe leave the camera on. I don't even know. Like I said, it's kind of been one of those weeks, as you can imagine. So if you missed it, my husband is sitting Shiva. I talked about it in my last video. I'll link to it up there. My husband is sitting Shiva. His father passed away. So that's going on. Okay, I'm gonna get to my mom's stuff now. I'm sure the cleaning for me is partially to do with control, because there's such a lack of control over something like life and death. And if I can just keep the kitchen clean, then hey, that is something that I've got control over. So the kitchen really wasn't that dirty per se. It was really more of straightening up. There were just things that were left out on the counter that needed to be put away. There were, just a few little piles of crumbs from some cakes that people had brought, and then just straightening up all of the fruit that we were gifted, which, oh my gosh, best gift ever. My kids love fruit so much, and I've never had such a variety to offer them. What I was saying just now there was making a blessing, a bracha, on the drink that I was about to partake in. Before I take any food or drink, I always make a blessing over that item to thank God for it. So I haven't mentioned that in a video in a while and thought it was worth bringing up. It was really nice to get something like cleaning the kitchen accomplished here before the sun even came up. You know, with as busy as the day was going to be, I knew this was probably about my only chance. While I'm cleaning up, I'm also thinking about how much I really need to vacuum the floors today because I haven't done that in like 3 days. And normally that's something that I do every single day. Meanwhile, there's all the men out there in the backyard and on our patio, just all spread out doing the morning services. This takes about an hour for them each day. And during these services, my husband is saying the mourner's Kaddish prayer. So that is happening at the same time that I am cleaning. I tried to get some sound in with this, but it just wasn't really coming through the window with the kids kind of running around. They were starting to wake up at this point. So I got them some breakfast of some Cocoa Krispies with milk. My kids, just like any other kids, are huge fans of sugary cereal, and I don't buy it super often, but I do have it right now. I thought it would be helpful for them to have something like this week. One note about why there are services in my backyard instead of at synagogue where they would normally be, and that is because my husband is not supposed to leave the house this week. He should stay home. So everybody instead, they come to him, not just for the visiting hours, but also for the services, which is so special and just another beautiful example of our community. So after the services were finished, we had a little break between the visiting hours. So the kids and I took the dog outside and they played with her and got her to run all over the place so that she could get lots of exercise. And that was super fun for all involved. The kids have been taking Bella outside to play with her like this during all the breaks throughout the day between services and Shiva visiting hours and things like that. A little bit before the morning visiting hours were about to start, we went back inside and my son started working on some schoolwork, and part of the bribery to get this done was that he was able to watch a movie while he did it. So of course all the kids were able to enjoy that. Well, we've kind of just been pittering around this morning, vacuuming, doing laundry, stuff like that. We're sitting outside right now. It's kind of drizzling, so I don't know how many people are going to come visit today, but we're outside. It's our visiting hours. And, you know, just still sharing stories, watching videos, listening to recordings of my father-in-law sing. He was a singer. He was from Morocco. My mother and father-in-law were both from Morocco, and he could sing in that kind of sort of, I guess, Arabic style. I don't even know what you call it, but he could sing, and it was so beautiful. And he would read the Torah at services and sing that, and just so many beautiful things. So we've been listening to some old recordings and just, you know, looking at pictures and remembering. But so I'm gonna go back and sit with my family, and we'll check back with you guys a little bit later this afternoon. We did get the code to the house, and this afternoon I'll load up the car with some stuff to take over there. So that's what's going on here. So here's me and the younger two kids. We're sitting outside with my husband. He's during the hours that he's accepting visitors right now. Like I said, it was drizzling a little bit, but a few people did brave the rain and come out, which was so special. It was really nice. My oldest was inside finishing up his schoolwork, so he came out a few minutes later. You can see there next to my husband, he is using my tripod so that he can hold his phone up, and he's able to Zoom his family in Israel while they are sitting Shiva as well. Okay, so we are headed out now to check out the new house. I am just, while I'm out, I'm dropping off a couple of things, some meeting materials for the Girl Scouts for our meeting this Sunday. We're doing everything by Zoom, and returning a few pans that people, dishes that people had delivered food in. So that's what's happening here. And then we're gonna go check out the new house. So we'll see you guys at the new house. how do these fancy light switches work? Okay, I cannot figure out the light switches. Okay, this place is cute. Okay, so we've got a living room. And a dining room, though there's like nail polish and stuff in the dining room. I don't totally understand that. It's a really cute little playroom here. And a piano. It's a really nice sun porch here, actually. Oh, the backyard looks really nice. There we go. Yeah, there's a trampoline out here, plenty of tables and things. And then this is a really nice oh, the swing. The kids are gonna love that swing. This is cute. Kitchen looks similar to the kitchen that I picked out for myself. Washer and dryer, super important. Hold on. Okay, there's two little closets.
And a bed.
Got bedrooms. Oh, that's something new for us. A giant television. Bathrooms look nice and clean. The kids are really having fun exploring. Where's the other bedrooms? Is the other, do you like it? I guess the other bedrooms are up here at the front. Okay, yes, here are the other bedrooms. Okay, so this one is like a study. That's nice, I'll take that over. One's another bedroom with a desk. My kids will love that. You can hear the kids are super excited. It's like it's a new house. But the bunk bedroom.
Whoa! Look, it has toys.
Why do we have a Christmas tree? Put the toys back for now. But this is a super cool bunk bed. The boys will love that. Okay. So that's it, I guess. I mean, it seems clean. I just don't understand, like, there were some flip-flops out front. And there's, like, this nail polish over here and the computer. I guess maybe the computer's for us to use while we're here. I don't really know. But, yeah, so there it is. This is our rental for now. All right, I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna let the kids play for a little bit. Just kind of run around. I really like the tall ceilings in here. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna let the kids just kind of play around and explore a little bit. My husband is pretty tired. He's starting to not feel very well. So he was gonna try to take a nap while we were gone. So we've already been gone for about an hour making all these little deliveries and stuff. So I don't think a little bit more is gonna hurt anything. He could use the rest. So I gotta tell you, it's kids are clearly having fun. It's a little weird walking around this house thinking like we're gonna stay here for a while. It's just a weird thing. I mean, because we're gonna be here for like a month. It's just weird. I don't know. Okay, so we are headed back to our house now. After checking out the rental house, they were not ready for us. I called the owner of the rental house and was like, you know, just, hey, what's going on? And they were like, we thought you weren't coming till tomorrow. I was like, well, we're supposed to be here today. So that happened. So I did not end up dropping anything off at the house, even though the back of my car is filled with camping gear, because they have said that they are, they came up, actually, right after I called, they came up. I was letting the kids play there for a little bit, but they went ahead and came up anyways to take care of all the things that they had not taken care of. You know, there was food in the freezer. There was still some dirty dishes. I mean, like the beds were made, the bathrooms were clean. Like they clearly had done almost everything, but they just weren't done yet. So, and and like I said, they told us we weren't expecting you till tomorrow. So, oops. But still, overall, not a bad start. It's going to be super weird being in somebody else's house. Like, I don't know, just like, not that it's somebody else's house necessarily, like nobody lives there, but just to not be in my house is going to be weird for that long. To be in a house that is not mine, it's going to be weird. So that's basically what's going on right now. We're going to head back home now. We've been gone for about 2 hours, and that's what's happening. Someone is going to bring us dinner at some point today. It's almost 4 o'clock now, so I would expect not too much longer. And we have another set of visiting hours tonight. So more people will come tonight. And they'll do services at our house again tonight. So that will happen as well.
Can I daven with them?
Yes.
I got my seat because it has every single davening.
Great.
I'll sit there.
Okay, so that's where we're at. Dinner arrived and it was green beans, salmon, quinoa, coleslaw, and cantaloupe. Everything was absolutely delicious. So I took care of the kids and I because my husband was on the phone, and then I brought him a plate of dinner. Okay, so we just finished up our dinner. Very delicious. The men have all come back. They're all out in the backyard now. They are doing services out there again. And that's kind of where we're at right now. My oldest son is outside with them, so that is really special. And the little two are with me, and we're about to maybe go out front and just play with the dog out there because she's being kind of loud and we need her to be quiet so that she's not disturbing everybody. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I'm really glad that I used paper plates for dinner for everybody except for my husband. I wanted him to have just something a little bit nicer, but for the rest of us, we use paper plates so I can just toss those in the trash. So yeah, cleanup will be a breeze. But yeah, that's where we're at now, and that's what's happening. After services are over, there's going to be a short speech that one of the rabbis is going to make, and then my husband will be accepting visitors there for another couple of hours. There were a lot more people at this evening visiting hours session. First of all, it was not raining, and second of all, they had just finished the evening services in our backyard, so people just stayed after that to visit with my husband. My husband played some recordings of his father singing also, which was really a treat.
ככה אני גדלתי, לפחות ככה. בבית כנסת. הייתי מחכה לזה. מרוקאית.
Okay, so that is a wrap. That is pretty much our day. There are still some people out there visiting. It's 7:53. It's almost 8 o'clock right now. So the visiting will go on for another hour and a half, I think. And then that's really it. So I'm just going to stay up, make sure that he's not alone out there. If the people who are here now leave and more people aren't there right away, I'm just going to make sure that he's not sitting out there on the patio alone. And that's going to be the rest of my night. I'm trying to keep these kids from swinging from the chandeliers. We don't even have a chandelier. That's probably a good thing. Okay. So thank you all, as always, so very much for watching. I super appreciate you. And I can't even begin to thank you all for the wonderful comments that you gave me on my last video. It meant so much. I felt this big virtual hug from every single one of you. It meant so much. I've been reading them all day. I posted that video this morning. I've been just reading your comments all day long, and they've just been pouring in. And it means so much to me. I'm losing my words. I am so grateful to all of you. Thank you. I really feel like we have a community here and that you guys are my friends. And it means a lot. I appreciate it. I truly, truly do. Okay. Be sure to hit like if you enjoyed this video. It's a tiny thing that helps my channel out a lot. And if you have not subscribed already, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. And for all of you, please have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload.